Hey everybody, how we doing today? So today it's more of a sad video because I have damage on my Alfa that I have to repair. This happened about 8 days ago, and a rock flew up. I was on the highway, came from behind a car, and it chipped my windshield. Now this happens a lot during the spring because in the winter here in Canada, often they put gravel or sand on the roads. And people who still have winter tires, they have a thicker tread, they pick up rocks and gravel and they flick it. I try to give myself always some distance behind a car. It's kind of karma to those who want to tailgate. But I don't know what happened. It came out of nowhere. The good news is it hit a lower part of the car, or the windshield, and it wasn't such an issue because it was a rock chip. But things got worse really quick, so I'll show you what happened. See where it split out there, but this is where the original, it was just a rock chip, is right here. So we're going to try our best to keep that locked in there. And where the rock chip happened, right there, I thought I could get it just a little bit of repair. So I went to one of these little kiosks that's out on the like in a parking lot. They're called Deco, and they do lots of work. What they did was they wanted to drill a little hole and then just patch it. They said they could do a better job than maybe ICBC. Well, the windshield, I think, was still a little hot because the windshields expand and contract. And when he put the drill in, it immediately split down here. And it went whoop right there. I could just hear him go, well, drop an F-bomb. So I'm on the inside of the car now, and you can see where it split up. Okay, and then look at this. He's got the two little dots right there in the middle. And on the right here is where it's kind of split off. So it's continued to crack. One thing I want to share is how important it is to get the right premiums and comprehensive coverage with your insurance. See, I've replaced probably 5 or 6 windshields, but I haven't really got in car accidents, knock on wood. So my deductible, for example, on this windshield is $200. The cost of this windshield is $3,200. They shipped it from Italy. I mean, imagine I had to pay out of pocket for this. It's ridiculous. And that's why a lot of insurance companies are struggling to survive. So yeah, this is Maple Auto Glass here in North Surrey, Guildford Town Centre. They do an awesome job. And he's just going to swing the car around back, and we're going to do some shots of the windshield actually out of the car. And here is the windshield, and there you go. Look at these components. So just like I was talking about, we have our forward collision sensor there. We have our rain sensor. They're going to have to put a gel into it so that when there's rain pellets that come onto the windshield, that it can reflect off the rain pellets, and that's how it senses how much rain and water is on that windshield. Pretty cool. But you can see why these windshields are a little bit more expensive than your average windshield. That's a condensation sensor. Wow. I can't believe how much electronics goes into this. Yeah. There we go. Everything's being unplugged. Look at all those sensors.
This is old. This is probably about 40 years old. It's got lips underneath the glass, and it cuts the urethane out, nice and clean out. On certain vehicles, when this gap is very tight, we use a wire removal tool. But it takes a lot longer. In your car, this is nice and easy to work on, so as long as you're careful.
And there it is. Oh, snap. So that's more of a protectant than a sealant.
It's a primer. So certain urethane products will need this to bond.
Okay.
The stuff we use, it's pretty foolproof. Bonds to everything.
So this is the sensor for not the temperature, but the auto lights. So the headlights and all that turn on and off. They sense when it's becoming dusk. Very cool. So my man here is just going to explain how these rain sensors work, which are really neat. They come in these kits. So that's it there, eh? Now that didn't come with the windshield. You took that off the car.
Reuse that.
Yeah, reuse.
Sensor, yeah.
And that's the new stuff. I've had this done before for one of my BMWs. I thought the rain sensor sucked, so they went and did that for me.
You know what? Rain sensors over time, we've got a Touareg, and it uses a similar sensor. Over time, they all lose effectiveness. Originally, when you get them, they're great. After you put about 100,000 kilometers on it, it loses it. So basically, a rain sensor works by using a laser to reflect the light beam through the beating of the water as it comes from the rain. This is a 2-part gel special component kit for refurbishing rain sensors. You just got to put a nice layer on there, enough to make a crown over the top. And it takes about 5 to 7 minutes to set up. Turns hard as rubber, and it gives your windshield flex to move as the body flexes as well.
There we go. Moment of truth. That's great.
That's good.
Well, thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
We'll just let it sit. It's been a half an hour. We'll let it sit for another hour and a half. And you can...
My boys here at Maple Auto, you guys are great. I love it. So guys, that's just a quick video on the replacement of my windshield on my 2020 Alfa Romeo Giulia. I just thought it'd be great to give a little insight and see what it's all about. Don't forget to subscribe.